Good morning, students. You are welcome in the 12th chapter of Social Science, and the title of our chapter is Our Forests. Forests are an important gift of nature. Ideally, one third of the total area of a country should be under forest, but at present, only about one fourth of India's total area is under forest. You know, Forests are important to us in many ways. They give us pure air, wood, fruits, gums, and medicinal herbs. Wood from trees is used to make furniture, paper, pencils, and many other things. They are home to animals and they prevent soil erosion. Now, different forests are found in our country, India. First one is evergreen forest, and trees found in this type of forest are ebony, mahogany, and rosewood. And these forests are found in Western Ghats, northeastern India, Andaman and Nicobar Island. And the main features are the trees do not shed their leaves, they remain green throughout the year. Second type of forest are deciduous forest, and they are also called monsoon forest. And trees like teak, sal, and sandalwood are found here. And these forests are found in foothill areas of the Himalayas and southern plateau. And in this type of forest, the trees shed their leaves in the dry season. Now, next is thorny forest, and babool, kikar, and thorny shrubs are found in these forests. And they are found in Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Haryana. And the trees have long roots, thick bark, sharp thorns, and small leaves. They can survive without water for a long period. And another one is mountain forest, or we can say coniferous forest. And trees like fir, pine, spruce are found here. And these types of forest are found in Himalayas or Nilgiri hills. And the trees found here are tall and have pointed needle shaped leaves, and they bear cones. And the next one is mangrove forest, or also called tidal forest. Sundari trees are found in these type of forest, and they are found in Ganga and Brahmaputra delta. And the trees have special roots that grow above the ground here. Now, how to save the forest? Nowadays humans are cutting trees on a large scale. This is called deforestation. We have to protect our forest not only because they are useful to us, but also because our survival depends on them. We can protect our forest in two ways: afforestation and reforestation. Planting trees in an area that was not a forest earlier is called afforestation, and planting trees on deforested land is called reforestation. Now, next is wild animals. India has a large variety of wild animals. In the past, people hunted wild animals, thus, many animals became extinct. Hunting is now banned in our country. Also, to protect wild animals and to save the forest, the government has set up national parks and wildlife sanctuaries all over the country. A national park is an area reserved for preserving wildlife, forest, and the natural beauty of a region. And a wildlife sanctuary is an area reserved for endangered animals. So, elephants and greater one-horned rhinoceros are protected at the Kaziranga and Manas national parks in Assam. Asiatic lions live in the Gir National Park in Gujarat. The Sundarbans in West Bengal is the home of Bengal tigers. And the tigers are also protected in the Jim Corbett and Ranthambore national parks. Snow leopards are found in great Himalayan national parks, and the Run of Kutch in Gujarat is the home to the Indian wild ashes. And birds are protected in the Sultanpur and uh, Ranganathittu bird sanctuaries. So that's all in this chapter. Thank you.